Hey everyone, back again for another unboxing. What is in the mystery box today? Ooh, Grape Chalcedony. I was wondering what smelled so good around here. Just kidding. It's a gemstone. All right, ooh, wow. That is way cooler than I was expecting it to be. When I thought of Grape Chalcedony, I thought it would actually look like grapes, and I thought it'd be a little bit more purple. I thought it'd be a lot bigger and heavier. It's kind of like different colors. So I see teal, blue, purple, a seafoam green. By far, one of the coolest pieces of chalcedony I've ever seen. It reminds me of something that came out of the ocean. It looks like something Ariel from The Little Mermaid would just love to have, doesn't it? Man, this is fantastic. I love how it is really cute and it can just sit in my palm. I love how I can see all the different spheres and the different sizes and how they're all kind of connected. It's not rough, but it's smooth. On parts of it, I just want to be like really careful because it looks really delicate. Definitely doesn't smell like grape, and I know that because I had grape jelly this morning at breakfast. This does not look like my grape jelly, nor does it, well, I'm not gonna find out if it tastes like my grape jelly because I don't know what is in this chalcedony, and I am a firm believer that you should not lick any gemstones. Mother Nature can play a couple pranks on you. It doesn't even look like a grape, unless you look right there. Right there, it looks like a grape, sort of, kind of. I expect this to taste like whatever a rock tastes like. Don't think I could spread this on my toast. Almost looks like a piece of coral or something that came from an ocean. If I just saw this on the beach, I would think that it was like some remnant from the ocean floor. I would never think that this was a gemstone. This one tricked me, punked. I got punked by Grape Chalcedony. Chalcedony is a variety of quartz. It's a microcrystalline variety, so it's a bunch of little small crystals. And what is interesting about chalcedony and what makes it one of my favorite gemstones is that you really never know what you're gonna get with it. So there's a lot of different colors, there's a lot of different patterns. Some gemstones are just a solid color, but this literally looks like a sunset of different hues and purple, green, and blue. Not all chalcedony looks like this. Not all chalcedony has that spherical look. It doesn't look like a bunch of grapes. Not all chalcedony has that ombre. It doesn't have the bleeding from one color to another. And the reason we have this structure, it's called botryoidal growth. It's a long gemological word, but basically what it means is that it's a bunch of spheres stacking on top of each other, and it kind of looks like a bunch of grapes. So when I talk about ombre, that's not necessarily a gemological term. And it's when you have tones or different hues that kind of bleed and shade into each other. And we are seeing that in a big way in this piece of chalcedony. There's some mineral that is coloring this, and it's doing so in a way that it's able to bleed seamlessly into different colors. Looks like someone painted it with watercolors. If I were to pluck this out of the ground, it almost looks like there's something over here that's causing the green, there's something over here that's causing the purple, and there's something kind of on the backside that's causing the blue. This is just a perfect example of different coloring in gemstones. And I think whoever plucked this out of the ground did a really great job keeping it intact and keeping the colors visible. It's hard to say what this looked like when it was in the ground. It looks like it's all intact. I don't see any parts that would lead me to believe that this was part of a bigger piece. For how delicate these spheres look, this is an impressively well intact specimen. Chalcedony really is a global gemstone because quartz is so abundant in Mother Nature. You're gonna find quartz anywhere, and you're gonna find chalcedony all over the world, even in the United States. When I got into gemology, I wanted to be in an industry that I would always be learning. I never wanted to be bored, and that's what's so great about gemology and the gem business and the jewelry business is some days you think you've seen it all, some days you don't think you'll see anything else that really wows you, and then on a random Tuesday, you meet Grape Chalcedony with this really interesting coloring and really cool structure, and that's what I love about gemology. Every single day I'm learning something new. Thank you, Grape Chalcedony, for reminding me why I love this business so much. Aww. The ombre, the way that the hues just bleed together, I think this is absolutely beautiful. I'm actually gonna stop working today and just look at this piece all day. All right, so take a look at the colors. I want you to notice how they kind of bleed together. We talked about the ombre look. Look at the structure, how some spheres almost look like they're blue and purple, or some even look like they have all three colors. You know, there's really no line to where the color stops and starts. So the coolest thing I saw today in this specimen was the color and how it looked like a watercolor painting. Overall, great piece. I definitely cannot stop looking at the color, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Don't forget, you need to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you don't, you're gonna miss out on cool gemstones in the future. Would you really want to miss out on seeing this? I know I wouldn't, so don't forget to like and subscribe.